blowing over 20 accounts and losing thousands in the process. I've made every single trading mistake that you can possibly think of. If I'd known what I'm about to share with you when I started trading, I would have reached profitability so much faster. But here's the thing. You don't have to go through the same process and make the same costly mistakes. Make sure to stick around till the end, because the last 3 mistakes that I will share are the ones that wiped out all of my savings within the first 3 months of trading. And my goal with this video is to help you save a lot of time, money, and unnecessary stress in your journey towards profitability. The first mistake I did when I got into trading is thinking that I need to trade multiple markets. You only need to trade one single market. For example, trading forex and trading crypto are 2 different sports, and as an athlete you only need to be good at once. That's why you should pick the market that you want to trade and then stick to it. The second huge mistake I did is having multiple mentors at once. I remember at one point I was enrolled in 4 different courses. I had 4 different people that were teaching me different things, and because of that, because I had all this information mixed up, I wasn't able to make any progress. What I'm trying to say here is that you should give it time. I'm not saying that you should only have one mentor and then try to make it work no matter what. Because for example, yes, you might try to learn from someone, you spend a couple months and then you realize that you're not resonating with that specific person or with what he was teaching, and then you can decide that it's time for you to search for something else. But at least give it a couple of months instead of doing so many things at once, buying so many different courses, spending all that money, time and stress without getting any results. As an example, someone in my trading group had this exact issue. He joined my group, and in one of the live trading sessions where we were trading together, a setup that I saw and then took, and he was able to see the exact same setup in the live trading session, he entered it earlier because he used a confluence that he learned from his previous mentor. After that, he came to me and he told me that he wasn't able to get the same entry and the same result because of this. And I told him, look, as long as you're staying here for this month or for the next 2 months or for the next 3 months, try to do only what we do in these live sessions, right? We enter here, we exit here, we move our stop loss to break even when this happens. Do not mix it up with what you previously were doing, because like this you will get 0 results. And he understood it, and for the rest of the month he had really good results, and then he decided to basically stick to what he learned now. And of course, on that note, if you want to trade with me and attend the live trading sessions, feel free to join us. It is the first link down below. And this brings me to the next big mistake I did, which was strategy hopping. Basically, you learn a strategy, backtest it, you know it works, and then as soon as you get into a losing streak, you decide to hop onto a different strategy. I know still to this day there's so many people that do this, and trust me, again, this is something that will hold you back and that it's gonna waste a lot of time in the first place, because you need to understand that you are spending a lot of time to learn a strategy from someone, backtest it to make sure it's profitable, and then to start trading it. And then all of a sudden you get a losing streak and you decide to basically throw it all to the bin and then look for a new strategy, right? So instead, what you need to understand is that in trading, less is more, simplicity is key, and all you need is one strategy. You know it's profitable, you learn it, you backtest it, you apply it, and then when you get into a losing streak, that's the real test that you need to pass. You don't need to freak out and basically start strategy hopping. You need to understand that it's a matter of time till you'll start winning again, and stick to it. So to quickly recap, you need to find a strategy. In order to learn a strategy, you need to find a mentor. This doesn't have to be me. It needs to be someone that you resonate with, someone that you like and you think that you could basically make a good team with. If, of course, that's the case with me, you can definitely give it a try. If you click the second link down below in my video description, you will be able to apply for my mentoring program. And after that, after you learn the strategy and you see that it's profitable, you backtest it, you see good results, and then you start applying it, stick to it no matter what. The best traders in the world have the same exact strategy today as they did 4 years ago. And now that you have this in place, you have this profitable strategy, you know how to use it, you already had your first good results with it, This brings me to the next big mistake that you need to avoid. As soon as you start seeing some profits, some progress with this system that you now have, understand that you don't need to change anything about it. This brings me to, again, someone in my community a couple weeks ago. He passed his first FTMO challenge and then he messaged me. He was like, Dan, now I passed the challenge. I'm on the live funded account. I want to make sure I do my best to trade this account and be profitable with it. Do you think I should add this confluence to it in order to try to make the system that I've learned from you even better? And I told him no. If you add another confluence to this strategy, you will completely change it. You need to do the backtest all over again to see if this new strategy, this new version, if it's profitable. And I told him what is not broken doesn't need to be fixed. And this is what you need to understand as well. You don't need to do anything. Right after you have this profitable system that you're using, you apply proper risk and you don't do anything else. Because we as humans, we tend to always aim for perfection, and that doesn't exist in trading. And as soon as you understand this, you will see a great progress. And once again, back to what I was saying, the best traders in the world use the same strategy today as they were using 4 years ago. So why would you change something that you know works? If you made it so far, congratulations, because now I will share with you the final 3 mistakes I did. And these were the ones, the biggest mistakes I did, that basically wiped out all of my savings. So starting with the first one, I thought that trading is a get-rich-quick scheme, right? I thought that as soon as I will find the Holy Grail strategy, I will basically be able to flip $100 into infinity, because I was seeing all these people online making it seem so easy, and I fell for it. I thought that it is possible and that you can get a Holy Grail strategy, and with that Holy Grail you can flip whatever amount you want into infinity. This combined with the next mistake I did, which was comparing myself to the people I was seeing online. Whether it was trading groups, whether it was social media, I was seeing these people that were already experienced, right? Maybe they were in their 3rd year, their 4th year of trading, and they were making really good profits. They were going on beautiful vacays, they were driving really beautiful cars, and I was comparing my situation to theirs, where I just got into trading and they were already 4 years into trading. And you need to understand, comparison is the thief of joy. The only person you need to compare yourself with is yourself. Never compare your first week or your first month or your first year to someone else's 5th or 6th or 3rd year into trading, because that right there is not a good comparison. And because of this, I decided that I need to trade a live account. I skipped the demo and I jumped straight into the live account because I wanted to make the big bucks. I wanted to make the profits in order to be as the people as I was seeing online. But of course, you can guess what happened next. The last mistake I did, which I know a lot of people will disagree on this one, is I failed to keep things private. I know a lot of people say otherwise. I know a lot of entrepreneurs that say that you need to tell your goals to your family, to your close friends, because it will keep you accountable. Yes, I totally agree with that, but here, when it comes to trading, it does more bad than good. And I will tell you exactly why. When I started trading, I told my dad, my mom, that I want to make it with trading, that I want to make a living, that I want to become a full-time trader. And of course, they told me that it is very hard and it is pretty much impossible, because they didn't have people around them that did this before. And that was totally normal. It was very understandable for them to think that way. As well as the friends, they were also saying that I should better do something else because this is something improbable. And because of that, because of basically people disagreeing with what you want to do, you will then be tempted to prove them wrong. And I wanted to do that, to prove them wrong, but I wanted to do it quickly. And because of that, I jumped into a live account too soon. I tried to flip accounts, and fast forward 3 months, that's exactly how I blew all of my savings, right? So instead, it would be best for you to keep things private, keep your goals private to yourself, and eventually you will see the results, and then the results will speak for themselves. Okay, I would highly recommend you to learn this from me, so that you won't have to go through it as well, and therefore have a much easier journey towards profitability, and enjoyable as well. All right, so yeah, on that note, I really hope you guys found this video valuable. And now, if you guys want to see the exact strategy I am using on a day-to-day basis, the strategy that I am live trading with in my community, make sure to watch the video that will appear on the screen right now, where I did a 1 full month live backtest in front of you. Enjoy.